And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from Edinburg, Texas, and we got boys action as the Edinburg Bobcats are in their home gym to take on Edinburg Vela. And it's a team that's 5-0 in district play, taking on a 4-1. Bobcats unbeaten, and Vela will try to hand them their first loss on the season. Vela had an earlier loss to Edinburg Economides, but other than that, this SaberCat team through the first round of districts has been unscathed as they are taking on the Edinburg Bobcats for the first time. And this will wrap up the first round of district play. It's 6-0 and 5-1, as this will wrap up the first round of district play on the boys' side, and they'll start the second round as the girls are already well into the second round now, a weekend ahead of the boys. Bobcats will be in the white uniforms, and they'll have their starting lineup here announced. The Vela SaberCats in the black uniforms. And again, we'll see what transpires here. My first look at this Edinburg Vela team this season. We've carried them on some other broadcasts, but it's my first look. PA announcer takes over. Here's the Bobcats starting lineup.
Number 3, Mark Figueroa. Number 10, Matt Cruz. Number 5, Damian Garcia. Number 15, Antoine Woodard. And the man in the middle, number 30, Jesus Cantu.
There's your starting lineup for the Bobcats of Edinburg Vela and the Edinburg SaberCats of Vela and Bobcats of Edinburg. Thanks again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. If you're watching us on social media, be sure you pass the word around to other fans who may not know that this game is on. Give them a chance. It's on all social media platforms. We've got it on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, on Roku Television, on Apple Television, and on our website, RioSportsLive.com. We do appreciate you joining us here for our broadcast on a Friday night. We also want to say thank you to the school district here at Edinburg High for assisting us in getting the internet set up and our broadcast station established, as we are in the gym at a great vantage point for the camera views. We also had some great assistance today earlier in Harlingen, as Harlingen South was taking care of us as we got set for that broadcast between Harlingen South and between Los Fresnos. Share the link. Follow the page if you will. And we are set to go as we start this broadcast here today. It's the Bobcats of Edinburg High with the ball to start this broadcast, and they'll work the ball to the free throw line. Matt Cruz has it off the dribble, spins it outside to Figueroa. Here's a three by Antoine Woodard. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound in the paint, though, and a jump ball will be called. And so it will be a Vela ball. SaberCats will have it. We're scoreless here in the first quarter play, 7:33 remaining. SaberCats will take a look at the defense by the Bobcats. Get it outside to Garza. Garza hands it off to Diaz. Diaz over to Shavana. Shavana now to Garza. Layup good. Austin Garza split the defense. Easy layup. 2 points for Vela. Bobcats with the ball. Again, they're unbeaten in district play, my friends, coming into this game. 6-0. Cruz has the ball. Chance of defense by the SaberCats. Faithful, and there's a bunch of them here tonight. Cantu has it, hands it off to Figueroa. Figueroa attacks, blocked shot out of bounds, and stay right here as Noe Sockinger send that one up the back wall. 6:57 to go in the first quarter, and again, this SaberCat faithful, they're here. They're going to make a lot of noise and try to keep this team pumped up in this ball game. Inbound play, Woodard catches, lobs it inside, and a jumper goes up and in. Jesus Cantu ties the game for the Bobcats of Edinburg. Shavana runs the point, directs some traffic. Right side pass to Diaz. Diaz got a screen from Garza, attacks in the lane, shot it off the glass, no good, he got fouled. Stops play with 6:38 to go here in the first quarter of play. And again, we thank you for joining us here on RealSportsLive.com. We're live here, we're live in Harlingen South. We're also live in Eagle Pass tonight. As we've kind of split apart into 3 different sections, covering the upper valley and the lower or the mid valley here tonight. Free throw is good. Josh Diaz. His first point of the game, second one coming up. That one rattles in. SaberCats back on top. Bobcat basketball. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Edinburg, as was expected. Cruz spins it right side, off the dribble. Figueroa gets it back to Woodard. Woodard, top of the key, off the dribble. Hangs in the air, shot it, made it. Antoine Woodard, his first 2 points of the game, ties us up. 6:16 to go in the first quarter. Paul poked away on the steal. Here come the Bobcats in the front court, left-hand side. That one's blocked, but a foul called. 2 defenders got back there, and this time they'll call the foul underneath on Shavana, his first. To the line will go Matt Cruz for the Edinburg Bobcats. Clock stops with 6:09 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Bobcats, 5-1 Edinburg Vela. Cruz free throw, good. Bobcats with their first lead of the game. Second one coming up for Matt Cruz. Made them both. Bobcats fall back, no pressure, full court. May see that later on. SaberCats with the basketball in the front court. Sivan off the dribble to Garza. Garza spins it over to Diaz. Diaz attacks into the paint, forced that pass, looking for Sockinger. And then a whistle and a jump ball occurs. And that'll be a turnover against Vela, and the Bobcats have it with a 2-point lead. 5:55 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Edinburg at home. Cruz brings it up cautiously against Diaz. Spins it ahead to Figueroa. Figueroa, overhead pass deflected and stolen. Here come the SaberCats. Diaz has it. Attacks in the lane. Running shot goes off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for a moment by Sockinger, and he gets fouled. No, tied up. Stay here. Sockinger got the rebound. And then got caught in traffic, couldn't get a shot away. SaberCat basketball on the exchange. Shavana has it off the dribble. From the top of the key, backs it back outside. Got a screen looking inside. That one's deflected out of bounds. Stay here. Inbound play to Sockinger. Sockinger hands it off to Shavana. Shavana goes inside to Sockinger, lay it up and in. Noah Sockinger on a backdoor cut. He's got his first 2 points of the game. SaberCats will apply some pressure in the backcourt. Bobcats will bring it across, all knotted up. Here comes Woodard on the attack. Spins it to a cutter. That's caught by Cantu. Spins it back outside to Cruz. Cruz directs some traffic from the right side against Diaz. Takes it to the right side, open three. Garcia, that one won't go. Rebound in the paint. Woodard has it blocked out of there. Got his own board. Put it up again. Blocked again. Rebound taken down by Garza. Garza double team. Woodard takes it away and then dribbled it out of bounds. Antoine Woodard had a couple of shots blocked that time. Still managed to keep his hands on the ball to get some offensive rebounds. SaberCats with the ball. 4:34 remaining here in the first quarter. Clear out for Garza. Garza has a pass intercepted in the front court for the Bobcats. Lay it up and in. Figueroa on the steal and the basket. Bobcats on top. 4:20 remaining here in the first quarter. With the ball is Edinburg Vela. There's a clean steal in the front court for Antoine Wooder. He tries to throw it down and missed the dunk. Rebound taken down by Diaz. Diaz in the front court, spins it in the corner. Here's a three by Espiricueta. Count it. Espiricueta with the three ball. Sabercats on top. Bobcats with the ball. 3:51 remaining in the first quarter. On the dribble to the right-hand side is Cruz. Cruz bounce pass, nicely done, layup good. Cantu on the cut. Received the pass, gives the Bobcats a lead. Sabercats back with the ball. Across the timeline is Shavana. Shavana gets it over to Diaz. Diaz to Garza. Garza clear out to Shavana. Shavana goes inside, nothing there. Back outside for a Garza three, and no good. Rebound out of bounds. Shooting-wise, Vela out of the gate, 3 of 5 as a team, 60%. 2 of 3 inside the arc. That's her first miss outside the arc. They're 1 of 2. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats with the ball. No pressure this time. Sabercats back off. Pick them up defensively at the half court. On the dribble is Cruz. Cruz attacks against Garza. Backs it outside, hands it off in the corner to Figueroa. That pass deflected and stolen, and here come the Sabercats in the front court. And it's taken right back away. In the front court, here come the Bobcats. 2:48 remaining here in the quarter. Cruz has it. Travel. Easy call for the official that time. Cruz kind of got tangled up. Ball belongs to Edinburg Vela. In the corner it goes to Garza. Garza hands it off to Shavana. Shavana got in traffic and got tied up. We'll go the other way. 2:27 left here in the first quarter. Inbound play coming up for the Bobcats. Before that, substitutions check in for Edinburg Vela. Nate Gomez enters the game. He'll be one of the guards on top. Also another substitute in this game. Ozzy Garcia checks. And check that. That's going to be Espiricueta. Stays in the game. Ball deflected out of bounds. That's off the hand of Nate Gomez. Garcia attacking from that right side. Stops the clock with 2:14 to go. Shot on the baseline. That one won't go. Missed by Cantu. Rebound taken down and long pass ahead to Gomez. Lost it out of bounds. Bobcat ball. 2:01 remaining here in this first quarter of play. Bobcats work it over in the hands of Hernandez. Hernandez hands it off to Cruz. Now in the corner goes baseline. Now in the paint. Shot goes up. Wave it off. Minute 44 to go. We'll switch gears and head the other way. Near a steal. Hand off, it goes to Gomez into a double team. Now the ball is taken down. Ball out of bounds. We got a couple of fans that are standing right in the shooting range of that camera. See if we can adjust our camera maybe to halftime. Sabercat ball. Down 10-9. On the dribble is Gomez. Gomez hands it off to mate Arteaga. Arteaga into a double team. Travels. Woodard stepped in that passing lane. Bobcat basketball. And there's a whistle. That'll be a travel. We'll go the other way. (10-9) ball game with 1:05 left here in this one in the first quarter. On the dribble for the SaberCats. Handed off to Shavana. Shavana to Garza. Garza attacks it in the lane. Nice pass. Seconder catches and threw it away. Turnover. Here come the Bobcats. And we've kind of hit a stalemate in this first quarter of play. Head and shoulder fake by Garcia. A couple of fakes. Gets it inside to Cantu. Cantu outside for a three by Hernandez. That one won't go. Rebound. Taken down by Garza for Edinburg Vela. In the front court it goes to Spiriqueta. Hands it out to Diaz. Attacks. Left-hand shot won't go. Rebound. Deckinger. That shot's blocked out of there. Here we come the other way. Here come the Bobcats. It's Hernandez. In the corner to Woodard. Woodard attacks off the dribble and a foul on Garza. Trying to contain Antoine Woodard. Appreciate you joining us here on RealSportsLive.com. Social media on the Facebook. Be sure you share, like, and follow the page and the link. Help us get the word out to the other fans out there who may be interested in keeping track of this ball game. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bobcats will throw it in. They're led in scoring by Jesus Cantu, who has 4 points in this game. Here's Garcia off the dribble. That one won't go. Rebound. Got his own board in the paint. Put it up for the glass. Counted the foul. Damian Garcia just wouldn't give up. He missed the shot, stepped out of bounds, came back in. Ball pinballed right in his hands. Layup good and a foul. Garcia to the line. 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Damian Garcia, that's his first 2 points of the game. Makes it. Substitution checks in for Vela. Ozzie Garcia checks in the ball game. 14 seconds left here in the quarter. On the dribble is Diaz. Across the timeline with 10 seconds. To the right side, attacks in the lane. Shot blocked and a foul called. And he went right at Jesus Cantu. 7 seconds left here in the quarter. Diaz to the line. On the night, 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 2 at the line. No good on the first. As a team, Edinburg Vela now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Second one coming up for Diaz. Got it. 6 seconds to go. Bobcats with the basketball in the front quarter. Here comes Woodard. Woodard slings one up towards the goal, and that's the end of the half. A quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Edinburg Bobcats on top of Edinburg Vela. We'll be back. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Back here, Edinburg Vela talking things over, and the SaberCats find themselves down by 3 after a quarter of play to the Edinburg Bobcats. Leading scorers in the ball game, Jesus Cantu leads everyone with the Edinburg Bobcats. He's got 4 points, and after that is 3 points. Damian Garcia for the Bobcats, and Josh Diaz, Bobby Espiriqueta with 3 apiece for the SaberCats. As again, we kind of started out on a roll, and then things went stagnant there middle way through the first quarter. And now we're set for the second quarter of play. See if things heat up here. Bobcats with the basketball. Outside Figueroa. Figueroa plays catch with Cruz. 7:51 to go here in the first half. Figueroa for the Bobcats of Edinburgh to Antoine Woodard. Woodard spins it over to Cruz. Cruz watches the cutters. Takes it right side on a clear out. Attacks the baseline. Made the shot but wave it off. Bobcats of Edinburgh 6-0 in district play. Edinburg Vela 5-1. This first meeting of these two teams. They'll meet again to close out district play. And where will they be in the standings then? This game will affect that in a big way. Woodard with a catch. Fadeaway jumper. Rolls it off the front of the rim. SaberCats with the ball. In the front court is going to be Diaz. Hands it off. There's a travel. Oliveras was just trailing the play. Just happened to get in the sight line of Diaz and receive that pass. 7:28 remaining here in the half. Bobcats with the ball in the back court. Figueroa to Cruz. Cruz across the timeline. Here comes a trap. He finds Woodard. Woodard attacks. Jumper on the way. No good. Rebound to the SaberCats. Woodard right now is cold in the shooting department. SaberCat basketball. Neither team has scored here in the second quarter. Nearly a minute gone. Top of the key, it goes to Garcia. He'll travel. 10 turnovers now for the SaberCats here in this first half. Still looking for our first points. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Neither team has scored yet in the second quarter. Bobcats with it. Cruz to Figueroa. Figueroa gets it in the corner. Now they'll go inside to Cantu off his hands. Turnover will go the other way. SaberCat ball, and they'll enter Trey Shavana in the ball game. He'll replace Matt Arteaga. SaberCats will now see some pressure by the Bobcats. Spiricueta hands it off to Shavana. That one goes out of bounds. Shavana has it on a clear out between the two circles. Spins it to Spiricueta. Top of the key, it goes to Shavana. Shavana off the dribble. Back outside to Garcia. Garcia to Shavana. 6:15 to go here in the half. Shavana plays catch with Garcia. They're patient, then they'll throw it away. On the turnover, here come the Bobcats. That's going to be Garcia. Garcia, no numbers. He'll attack baseline anyway. Goes in between two defenders. Has it taken away. On the missed shot, here come the SaberCats back. Diaz to Shavana. Hands it off. Seconder, lay it in. Noah Seconder with the layup. 5:50 to go in the first half. That's the first points of the second quarter. Timeout call. Back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
We are back here at Edinburg High School as we are set to resume play. Edinburg Vela SaberCats taking on the Edinburg Bobcats. On the scoreboard, you might call this a slow start to this game. It's just been a heavily contested ball game as everything scored has been earned thus far between these two teams. Bobcats with the ball after we resume play into a double team. They strip it out of Cruz's hand, gets it back, layup good by Garcia. Good recognizing by Cruz that once a guy got his hand on the ball, he could actually let go of it and then maintain it on a dribble. Shavana has it for the SaberCats. Spin it in the hands of Oliveras and he'll travel. These turnovers are an issue for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. .509 remaining here in the first half of play. Figueroa has it off the dribble, gets it back to the middle of the floor, gets it back on the right wing. Figueroa plays catch with Cruz. Trying to make Diaz chase. Cruz gets away from the double team. There's a 5-second call. He got away from a double team, but he never did get away from Diaz, and that's a turnover. 5-second count was on. So it'll be Vela ball. We'll be broadcasting tomorrow, coming to you soccer action from Hidalgo and Valley View. Here tonight, basketball action on this one. Shavana spins it over. Here's an open three on the way by Spiraquet to count it. He was wide open. Tie game with 4:27 remaining in the half. Bobcats get it to Woodard. Woodard goes inside. Now they go back outside to Garcia. Over to Cruz. Cruz to Woodard. Woodard is fouled. That'll stop play with 4:14 remaining. Picking up the foul is Josh Diaz. That'll be his first. Bobcat basketball. Woodard wide open. Here's a three. Answer, yes. That's too easy for Antoine Woodard. He was wide open. Bobcats back up by 3. Sabercats with the basketball. Shavana has it between the circles. 4 minutes left in the half. He'll be guarded by Cruz. Hands it off to Garza. Garza over to Diaz. Diaz to Shavana. Shavana to Seckinger. Seckinger back outside. Here's a three by Diaz. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Put it up. No good. Another offensive rebound by the Sabercats. They'll get another chance. On the baseline. Shot up and in by Diaz. Adjusted in the air. Diaz has just 2 there. He's got 5 points in the game. 1 point lead for the Bobcats. Figueroa attacks. Gets it back to Woodard. Woodard off the dribble. Poked away and stolen. Here come the Sabercats. Chance to take the lead. Outside it goes to Spiraqueta. Got in the air. Gets it back outside. Here's a long three by Shavana. That one won't go. Rebound comes out long to the Bobcats. 2-on-1 if they hurry. To the left-hand side in the paint. That one's blocked. Woodard tried to secure the rebound. Out of bounds it goes. We will go the other way. 3:08 to go here in the half. Sabercats with the ball. Down 1. Across the timeline is Shavana. Shavana on a clear out. Guarded by Matt Cruz. Between the circles of Spiraqueta. To Diaz. Forced that pass to Seckinger. Out of bounds it goes. Touched last by Seckinger. That's one of those where the pass forced the turnover because there was nowhere for Seckinger to go. Bobcat ball, and they'll turn it over. .21 turnovers between the two teams here in this first half. Sabercats to throw it in. 2:37 left in the first half of play. Sabercat basketball outside to Garza. Garza finds a Spiraqueta. Spiraqueta to Shavana. Shavana on the dribble. Looks for a screen. Seckinger off the dribble. Attack. Shot blocked out of bounds. How about Cantu on the D? Jesus Cantu with a blocked shot. 2:17 remaining here in the half. Sabercats to throw it in again. Diaz to Spiraqueta for 3. Got another. And Spiraqueta off the inbound play. Drills a 3. He's got 9 in the game. 2-point lead for the Sabercats. Bobcats back with it. Get it to Cantu. Cantu outside to Cruz. Cruz in the corner to Figueroa. Figueroa goes baseline and no good. Cruz is there. Put it in. Count it, a foul. Matt Cruz on the stick back. He'll get to the line. Ties the game and can put his team back up 1 with a made free throw here. Minute 55 left in the half. Cruz is 2 for 2 at the line thus far tonight. Makes it. SaberCat basketball. Shavana brings it across. Gets a good screen. Was open. No cutters. Gets it in the corner. Diaz with a good catch. Gets it back outside. Shavana wants a three. Answer, yes! Shavana drops in a contested three. SaberCats up by 2. Minute 34 to go. Bobcats with the ball in the backcourt. Cruz has it. Cautiously sets up the offense. Bounce pass in the corner. Baseline move made by the Bobcats. Back outside. Here's a Figueroa pass. Back on the baseline. Inside to Woodard. Charge first as Garza draws a charge on Garcia. Minute 18 left in the half. Second foul on Garcia. We'll check that. 14 fouls on the Bobcats. A little moisture on the floor after that. And now with a minute 18 left here in this second quarter of play. SaberCats to inbound the ball. They'll get it into Shavana. Shavana in no real hurry. Again, this has not been a fast-paced game at all. As reflected on the scoreboard. Everything contested. Diaz has it off the dribble in the corner. Here's a three for Shavana. That one's short. Rebound, offensive board. Put it up and in. Diaz right there to finish. For Diaz, he's got 7 points. 4-point lead for the SaberCats. Bobcats with the ball. They're unbeaten in district play, are the Bobcats. Woodard with a catch. Open three and misses, fires on that one. Rebound goes out of bounds. Was that touched last? Yeah, touched by the SaberCats. 45 seconds left in the half. Bobcats to throw it in. Appreciate you joining us here on RealSportsLive.com. Packed house in Edinburg. Garcia has it. On the dribble. Hands it off to Cruz. Cruz takes a look at the D. 35 seconds to go for the Bobcats. Off the dribble. Lost it, but it's controlled by Figueroa. Figueroa left open. Looks for Woodard at the top of the key. No pass. 26 seconds to go in the half. Figueroa maintains the dribble. Got a screen. Lost his dribble. Spins it outside to Cruz. Cruz pushes off on Diaz. Got away with that. Gets it to Woodard. Woodard at the free throw line. Attacks. Scoops it up and in. Off the glass for Antoine Woodard. Still time in this game. 8 seconds left in the half. Diaz has it across the timeline. Great crossover in the paint. Gets it outside for a three. This will count. It's blocked. Rebound by the Bobcats, and we've got a half in the books. 25-23. Bobcats with the 2-point deficit as the SaberCats trying to knock them off for a first time in district play on the season. Back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff. Great prices. Great cause.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
We're at halftime here. Thanks again for joining us on RealSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Boulding with you at Edinburg High School, where the Bobcats of Edinburg trail Edinburg Vela SaberCats by 2. Leading scorers in the first half, Bobby Espiricueta leads the way with everyone. He's got 9 points for the SaberCats. Teammate Josh Diaz has 7. On the other side, Antoine Woodard has 7 first half points for the Edinburg Bobcats, who again come into this 6-0 in district play. Meanwhile, the SaberCats come in at 5-1 as they wrap up the first round of districts here in this one. We'll get you set for the second half. Keep it here. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff. Great prices. Great cause.
Back here, RealSportsLive.com. We are at halftime, and the two teams are making their way back out on the floor as far as for warm-ups go. As we get set for this second half to begin, we thank you for joining us here on RealSportsLive.com. We've got soccer action coming your way tomorrow from Hidalgo and Valley View. We've also got basketball action coming your way next Tuesday. We'll be right back here. It looks like PSJA Memorial in town. Take on Edinburg. We'll have a secondary game on Tuesday as well. And then next Friday, a couple more basketball games. Soccer action in full swing. And then now that softball season has officially begun with practice today, we'll be following up on what's happening with softball tournaments, which are coming around the corner. We've been trying to get active in getting set before those tournaments to set up the internet connections and be ready to roll out with softball coverage, and then a week later, baseball coverage. Track and field as well. We've also got some ideas on that, as we've been already working with some of the venues that will be hosting track meets that have Wi-Fi in place for us to broadcast that. We do appreciate you joining us here on RealSportsLive.com for all of our coverage, regardless of the sport, regardless of the area. This one, a packed house tonight in Edinburg. Sabercats and Bobcats locked up in a good one. 2 points separate the teams at halftime with the Sabercats on top. Bobcats led 13-10 after a quarter. Were outscored 15-10 in that second quarter. But as I was saying in that first half, in a 25-23 ball game, that is a low-scoring affair, and every point scored tally most in the category that would be heavily contested. Earned, if you will. Not many wide-open looks. Espiricueta had a couple, and he made them pay, as Bobby Espiricueta hit 3 3-pointers. Third quarter gets ready to start. Sabercats will have the ball as we start the third. What pace will we see here as we start this third quarter of play? Sabercat basketball, trying to work it inside the Seconder. Outside it goes. Espiricueta off the dribble, hands off. Seconder lays it up, no good. He got fouled. Good give and go that time. Seconder attacked on the baseline. He'll get to the free throw line. Noah Seconder, 4 points, 2 rebounds in the first half. Has not shot a free throw yet. First one good. Second one coming up. Made that. 4-point lead for the Sabercats as they draw first blood here in this second half of play. Cruz has it for the Bobcats of Edinburg. Guarded by Austin Garza. Gets it to Woodard. Antoine puts it on the floor against the defense of Shavana. Takes him off the dribble. Shot it, rimmed it out, no good. One and done for the Bobcats. Sabercats now can build on a 4-point lead. That's a turnover. Here come the Bobcats. No numbers, and Figueroa gets away with a carry or a push. Handed off to Garcia. Garcia attacks in the paint. Shot it off the glass, no good. One and done again as Espiricueta secures the board. Hands it off to Diaz. Diaz through a double team. Finds Seconder. Back outside it goes. Off the dribble. Here comes Diaz. Back to Seconder. Muscles his way in. Missed the shot. Rebound to Garcia. Here come the Bobcats. Bobcats handed off to Cruz. 6:43 left here in the third quarter. Cruz has the ball. Guarded by Garza, takes him right side, spins it back to the middle of the floor. Got 3 different screens, pulls free for the jumper and missed it. Rebound comes out long. Woodard's there for the Bobcats, and he's fouled on the floor. .628 left here in the third. Our broadcast coming your way thanks in part to the guys down at BCIC in Brownsville, Texas. There's a three by Woodard. Count that. Antoine Woodard in double figures. 1 point game. SaberCats with the ball. Espiricueta hands it off inside to Sechinger. Goes to work in the paint. Spins it outside for a Diaz three. Count it. Josh Diaz with a three. Woodard on one end, Diaz on the other. 6 minutes left in the third. Cruz has the basketball for the Bobcats of Edinburg. Against the defense of Garza. Spins it over to Garcia. Garcia into Cantu. Fadeaway jumper. That's a tough look and it won't go. Here come the SaberCats in the front court. 5:38 to go. Shavana. Now over they go to Sechinger. Back outside to Garza. To Shavana yet again. To Espiricueta. Looks for a three. Missed the irons on that one. Rebound by Woodard on the weak side. For the Bobcats. Woodard will bring it across the timeline. His team down by 4. Pulls the trigger. Free throw line. Count it. Antoine Woodard with another basket. He's got 12. 5:09 to go in the third. SaberCats with the lead. Shavana, baseline. Through there to Espiricueta. From Diaz. Diaz in trouble. Finds Sechinger. Goes inside the paint. Made that shot but wave it off. Non-shooting foul. Called on the Bobcats of Edinburg. Called that foul on Garcia, which is his third. Inbound play for the SaberCats. Espiricueta with a catch. To Shavana. 4:49 to go in the third. Shavana over to Garza. Garza outside to Diaz. Diaz back to Garza for a three. Answer, yes! Austin Garza got set, waited for the pass, and drills a three. 5-point lead for the SaberCats. They've outscored the Bobcats 8-5 here in the third. Figueroa, overhead pass to Cruz. Cruz in the corner. Here's a three by Garcia. No, off the rim. Long rebound comes out. They fight for that. Rebound taken down by the Bobcats. Running one-hander in the paint. Garcia got it to go. Off the offensive board, Garcia with a bucket. He's got 7. 4:10 remaining in the third. SaberCats with a 3-point lead. Garza lost his dribble. Woodard nearly stole it. Maintained by the SaberCats. Loose ball. Bobcats get it. Try for a timeout. They get the timeout. 3:58 to go. Bobcats with the ball. Down 3 after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
RealSportsLive.com coming to you from Edinburg. It's Friday night here in South Texas. It's finally starting to warm up, and I hear it's going to be a terrific day tomorrow as the weather finally gives us a break. Got a big sidewalk sale going on down on Harlingen downtown. Invite you guys to come on down and see us. We'll be hanging out at the store before we head out for soccer coverage. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock is a championship game scheduled in Hidalgo, and it'll be the first night that's going to be actually bearable for fans in the stands. Bobcats turn it over after the timeout. SaberCats with the ball and a 3-point lead. Quick pass in the baseline. Wide open. Shot goes up. No good by Espiricueta. Rushed that just a bit. Bobcats back with the ball down 3. Cruz nearly has it stolen. Out to Woodard. Baseline it goes. Back to Woodard. Deep 3 for the tie. Back of the rim. Diaz has the board for the SaberCats to Shavana. Back to Diaz. Spins away from 2 defenders. Takes it in the paint. Hands it off to Garza. Takes a big bump. Out of bounds it goes. He's pushed. Foul on Hernandez. 3:14 to go in the third. That's a third team foul on the Bobcats of Edinburg here in the second half. SaberCats will throw it in on the baseline. Get it outside to Diaz. Diaz finds Savannah. Here's a three on the way, and it's good by Nate Gomez. The extra pass, and Gomez gives the SaberCats a 6-point lead. Bobcats with the ball. 3 minutes left in the third. Figueroa attacks the defense in the paint. Shot it, missed, and got fouled. Figueroa wasn't stopped on the perimeter and used a big step in the paint and gets to the line. Foul was called on Arteaga. His first. At the line is Figueroa, Mark Figueroa. First one good. Next one coming up for Figueroa. Made them both. 4-point game. SaberCats with the basketball in the backcourt. Arteaga will see some trapping coming up. Got it to Diaz. Throws over the top of that to Gomez. Gomez to Arteaga. Arteaga to Diaz. Diaz attacks on the right side in the paint. Gets it back outside. Here's a three. Answer, yes! For the SaberCats, another three. 39-32. SaberCats in this third quarter alone. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. 3 on the other side. That one won't go by Garcia. Rebound by Arteaga for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. 7-point lead, biggest lead for either team in this ball game. Still 2:13 left in the third. From the baseline, that one's rejected out of there by Cantu. Out of bounds it goes, off of Seconder last. Cantu just flat out sent that one out. 2:09 remaining in the third. Bobcats need to settle it down here, need a basket. They're down 7. 2 minutes left here in the third. Figueroa brings it across the timeline. Here comes the trap. Stopped his dribble and got fouled. Gomez and Diaz got over there. Gomez got called for the reach. Bobcat basketball out of bounds. That's a third team foul for each team here in this second half. Figueroa in no hurry, hands it off to Cruz. Matt Cruz brings it up. Across the timeline, spins it to the right-hand side to Cantu. Cantu brings it back outside to Cruz. Cruz gets away with a push off there. Out to Woodard. Woodard on the drive, in the paint, has it taken away. Here come the SaberCats. 2-on-1. Down the right side is Gomez. Tried to dish it off. It's deflected. Great defense by the Bobcats and out of bounds off the SaberCats. Minute 29 left in the third. Bobcats have staved off some possessions by the SaberCats to extend this 7-point lead, but yet they can't put anything in the basket on the offensive end. They scored just 9 points here in the third quarter, their lowest production in the game from a quarter perspective. Minute 21 left here in the third. There's a foul on a reach by Diaz. Minute 18 left here in the third. Second foul on Diaz. Fourth team foul on the SaberCats. Bobcats go to Woodard. Turns around. Shot it off the back of the rim. No good. Seconder gets the rebound for the SaberCats. SaberCat ball up 7. Working right-hand side. Diaz takes it off the dribble. Seconder has his shot blocked. Minute 2 left here in the third. Inbound play. Seconder has it blocked again. Got his own board. Puts it up. Got fouled. Noah Seconder just refusing to give up in the paint. He'll make his way to the free throw line. Seconder on the night, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. They called the foul on Woodard, which is his first. Noah Seconder, first one good. 8-point lead for the SaberCats of Vela. They've outscored the Bobcats 15-9 here in this third quarter. Make it 16-9 as Seconder hits the next. Bobcats now down 9 points. Haven't been beaten in district play yet this season. Figueroa hands it off to Cruz. Cruz spins it over to Garcia. Garcia back to Cruz. Figueroa tees up a long three. One won't go. Rebound offensive board, but they call it off the top of the backboard. It'll be SaberCat basketball. Now Vela has a couple options here. You can milk it down for a final shot with 36 seconds left here in the third. You have a chance to get a double-digit lead with a made basket. Here's a three by Arteaga. That won't go. Rebound taken down by Cruz. Cruz outlet pass, deflected, out of bounds it goes. Touch last by the Bobcats. Cantu got that rebound, went for the quick outlet pass. 21 seconds left in the third. SaberCats to throw it in. Arteaga sets him in motion, looking to get it in. Finds Seckinger, hands it off to Arteaga. Off the attack, bounce pass on the baseline. Step back three, answer, no. Missed by Siobhan. A rebound in the paint, then a jump ball. We'll go the other way. Third quarter action here from Edinburg High School. 12 seconds left in the third. Bobcats to inbound the ball, length of the court to go, down 9. Cruz throws it in, gets it back. Garcia with 10 seconds to go. Here comes Cruz, 8. 7 as he brings it in the front side of the court. 5 seconds, now 4. 3 seconds, 2. Here's Woodard, he gets it off. That'll count. It's off the rim, no good. What a third quarter by Edinburg Vela. SaberCats outscore the Bobcats 16-9 and lead by 9. Fourth quarter coming up. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, fans making a lot of noise in Edinburg High School. I'm Joe Bowling with you. This is RioSportsLive.com. SaberCat fans trying to stem their team on, spur them on for a victory here at Edinburg High School. These teams haven't met yet in district play. This is their first meeting. Next one will take place as they wrap up district play. So far through 6 games, Edinburg 6-0, Edinburg Vela 5-1. A lot of contact on that, and there's a charge. A travel. Call a travel on Diaz. Probably caught a break on that. Could have easily been called for initiating the contact. Bobcats scored just 9 points in the third quarter. See if they can get this offense on track. Figueroa has it. Bounce pass to Cantu, back outside, penetrating his Cruz. Dishes off, 3 on the way, and off the rim, no good. Woodard tips it up and in. Garcia with a miss, Woodard with the stick back. Seven-point game, 7:31 to go. Seckinger has the ball for the SaberCats. To Garza, spin it around. Here's a 3 by Diaz. Count it! Josh Diaz splashes a 3-ball home. Diaz now has 13 in this second half three-point shooting. 5 of 8 from beyond the arc for the SaberCats. Bobcats, Figueroa to Cruz. Baseline move, shot goes up and off the mark. Woodard's there again, tips it once, twice, put it up again and in. Antoine Woodard trying to keep his team in this ball game right now. That was 2 different offensive rebounds on that trip alone. SaberCats back with the basketball. There's another shot that goes up and in. Ten-point lead. Bobcats with the ball. Working outside to Garcia. Chance of defense by the SaberCat faithful. Figueroa outside to Cruz. Cruz giving a good show on defense. Pass it out to Garcia. Gets it back to Cruz. Cruz right side to Figueroa. Figueroa goes to Woodard. Quick double team. Dribbled through that and got fouled. Stops the clock with 6:16 remaining in this ball game. Non-shooting foul. 5th team foul in the second half against the SaberCats. 4th foul of the game on Arston Garza. Timeout called by the SaberCats. Bobcats trail by 10. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff. Great prices. Great cause.
I didn't think they could make a lot more noise, but they're making a lot more noise here at Edinburg as the SaberCat faithful and the Bobcats are engaged in seeing who can bring this decibel level up to a higher peak. We're in the 4th quarter of play. Edinburg Bobcats at home taking on the Edinburg SaberCats. I'm Joe Bowling with you for RealSportsLive.com. We appreciate you joining us here for the broadcast and each and every game that we keep pushing forward, trying to open up more and more coverage for sports here in this region. Freddie Heredia is over there in the Eagle Pass area tonight. Rio Sports Southwest, they're also experiencing some growth, and he'll have some exciting news coming up on the boxing venue. We're trying to lock in that. Bobcats to inbound the ball. Edinburg looking for Cantu. They'll find Figueroa. Figueroa attacks baseline. That one's blocked. Seckinger with a block shot. SaberCats control it up 10. 6:08 to go here in the 4th quarter of play. Diaz slows the pace for the SaberCats. They trailed 13-10 after the first quarter, took the lead in the second and haven't looked back. Espiricueta. Now they go inside to Seckinger, goes to work, shot it over Cantu, missed it. Woodard secures the rebound. Here come the Bobcats. Woodard in the front court, off the dribble, 16-footer, back of the rim, rebound. SaberCats get that. And a foul in the back court. I'll call that on, I believe, Garcia. He and Arteaga got tangled up, so did Woodard. See who they call this one on. Call it on Matt Cruz and on Arteaga. Possession change. Gives the ball to the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela. 5:37 left in this game. SaberCat ball in the front court, Diaz. Diaz to Espiricueta. Here goes Seckinger, back to Espiricueta. Forces that jumper, back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Cruz for the Bobcats of Edinburg. They need to start cutting into this lead right now. Woodard across the timeline. Spins it outside to Cruz. Cruz looking inside for Jesus Cantu. Gets it to Figueroa, back to Woodard. Woodard goes to work in the paint. Off the glass, no good. Took some contact, no call on that one. Out of bounds it goes. SaberCats get it back. 5:04 left in this game. SaberCat basketball in the front court. Bring it across the timeline. Off the dribble is Diaz. Diaz, big step, baseline, missed the shot. Rebound taken down by Cruz. Cruz for the Bobcats. Brings it up, and Diaz is hurt on the backside of this. Pass deflected, taken away by Shavana. Whistle, and we now will get some attention to Josh Diaz, who went down. It's just a cramp. They'll attend to him. 4:42 left here in this ball game. Ten-point game. 46-36 is your score. I'll try to help Diaz up off the floor. He went down with a cramp could not put any pressure on his right leg at all, was motioning for someone to help him on that baseline. Meanwhile, the Bobcats trying to talk things over. You just neither team ever got on a roll and literally strung together a bunch of points. What happened was Edinburg Vela opened up in the second half with some hot shooting three-point shots. They're 5 of 8 in this second half, 9 of 16 overall in the game. That's 56% beyond the arc. They also dwindled the turnovers down to 0. They had 9 in the first quarter, 4 in the second for the SaberCats, and then they shut that faucet off. Just a couple of turnovers here in this second half. Diaz out of the game for the SaberCats. Meanwhile, they're going to have to change the jersey for Antoine Woodard, as he'll be wearing number 33 now. It'll be SaberCat ball. On the possession arrow, it favors the Bobcats of Edinburg. It's far too early in this game to start talking about possessions. Nonetheless, SaberCats with the ball in the lead, and Woodard commits a foul. Sixteen fouls on the Bobcats. Woodard gambled against Austin Garza. Now Garza's got to be careful. Second foul on Woodard. SaberCat ball. Shavana has it. Brings it across the timeline. Spins it right side. They go inside to Seckinger. Seckinger gets it back outside for a Arteaga three. That won't go. Cantu secures the rebound. Outlet pass to Woodard. Here come the Bobcats. Woodard. Great crossover. Short on that one. Offensive putback. Won't go. Offensive rebound again. Cantu turns. Shot it. Made it. Jesus Cantu with a bucket. .406 remaining, and then the officials blow the whistle. And I think they're going to call this a double foul yet again. Shavana gets called for the foul. They also call one on Woodard. Woodard picks up his third. Shavana picks up his second. Bobcats talking things over on the sideline. They call a timeout. 8-point game. .406 remains. We'll be back. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Back here, actually the gym got a little quiet. That's not going to last long. They'll start making some more noise as soon as these teams make their way back out on the floor. Bobcats of Edinburg scored 13 points in the first quarter, and then really the offense was stagnant. 10 points in the second, 9 points in the third. They've scored 6 points here thus far in the fourth. Meanwhile, the Vela SaberCats kind of eased it on the accelerator pedal. 10 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 16 in the third. They've scored 5 here in the fourth quarter. .406 remains. SaberCats with the lead. And the ball as we resume play after the timeout. We've had a couple of double fouls called here in this fourth quarter. This may get chippy down the stretch. Pass outside, Arteaga. Spins it to Sperqueta in the corner. Here's a three by Shavana. That one won't go. SaberCats get the rebound on the weak side. Lose the ball now in the paint. Jump ball coming up. No timeout first. SaberCats get the timeout. They'll retain possession. Arteaga got the timeout. Back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Some of the noise I was expecting starting to happen here in this gymnasium as they get settled in for the final stretch here of this ball game. 3:43 remains. Edinburg Bobcats 6-0 in district play. Trail Edinburg Vela Sabercats 5-1 in district play. By 8 as we resume play with 3:43 to go. A lob for Seckinger. Catches, turns it, spins it outside. That's a 3, and it's good. Made by Gomez. Another made 3 here in the second half of the Sabercats. 3:31 to go, 11-point game. Bobcats with the ball to Woodard. Woodard guarded by Shavana. Spins it inside. Back and back away. Nothing doing for Gomez. Gomez. You check that, that's Garcia. Garcia to Cruz. 3:10 to go in the game. Cruz got a screen. Backs it outside to Woodard. Deep 3. Missed it. Rebound in the paint. Sabercats control that. Now you can start taking a little time if you want off the clock each possession. Shavana attacks quickly. Shot it off the rim, no good. Rebound by Woodard. Woodard brings it front side through a double team. Backs away and got fouled, and he'll get to the line. 18 fouls on the Sabercats. They'll get that on Shavana. 2:44 remaining in this game. That was a rush shot that time down by the Sabercats. I'm not saying you can go into a direct delay game, but could have taken a little time off. Woodard stands at the free throw line. Antoine on the night, 16 points, 9 rebounds, hasn't shot a free throw yet. From the line, the Bobcats are 6 of 6 as a team. 1-1 here. Misses. Sabercat ball. Now let's see what they do with 2:37 left in this game. It's going to be Shavana. Shavana guarded by Woodard. Clear out in the front court. Woodard clean, cold steals it down the right-hand side. Got in the air, laying in. Woodard with the basket. Much needed points there for the Bobcats. Sabercats in the back court. Shavana gets it ahead to Oliveras. Oliveras hands it off. Now a cutter goes in the lane. That one's blocked out and volleyballed off the back row by Jesus Cantu. Like a set at the net. Cantu spiked that one off the back wall. 2:09 to go in this game. His team down 9. Sabercats throw it into Shavana. In the corner it goes. Espiricueta hands it off inside. Layup good. Oliveras on the finish. Here come the Bobcats. Minute 56 left. Woodard takes it in the paint. Shot it off the rim and in. Here come the Sabercats in the front court. Shavana hands it off to Spiricueta. Outside it goes, off the dribble. Here comes Gomez, gets it back outside. Minute 24 left. 9-point game. Bobcats come out to contest. Shavana takes it off the dribble. Inside, lays it up and in. Shavana with the basket. Sabercats up 13. Timeout call. Up 11. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, the Edinburgh Bobcats going to have to try to figure something out here. They trail. There's your score. 53-42 is the score. We're in the fourth quarter. Bobcat fans wondering what's happening here on their home court. Out of the timeout. It'll be Bobcat basketball. Down 11. Minute 8 left in this game. Bobcats to throw it in. That's pass it off to Woodard. Woodard lost it. Turnover. Jump ball. Stay here. Stay here. 59 seconds left here in this ball game. Bobcats to throw it in. Cruz, they need points. Cruz, that ball's tipped and nearly stolen. Cantu gets it. Now they go baseline. Inside. Shot goes up by Woodard. He gets hammered. He'll get to the line. Stops play with 55 seconds left here in this game. And anything that can assist the Bobcats in scoring points without the clock running, benefit Bobcats. Woodard has been to the line once, missed that only chance. Stands here. Missed the first. It's a two-shot opportunity for Woodard. Second one coming up, and the Bobcats offense just never really got on track here. 13 points in the first quarter, and after that, it's been tough going to score points against this Vela SaberCat defense tonight. Woodard missed them both. Rebound in the paint, taken down by the SaberCats. In the backcourt, 50 seconds to go. Now they'll bring it front side to Gomez. Gomez attacks, and there's a carry. Got in a little bit of a hurry against Jesus Cantu. 46 seconds left. Bobcats to throw it in. In the backcourt, here comes Cruz. Matt Cruz across the timeline. Isolated against Arteaga. Pass it on the left side. Bobcats working inside. There's a steal by the SaberCats with 30 seconds to go. SaberCats look like they're going to knock off the Bobcats for their first loss in district play. Pass over on the side. Working outside with 21 seconds to go and a foul call will send Bobby Esperqueta to the free throw line. SaberCat faithful know they've got a win here in their sights. Esperqueta stands at the line. These teams will meet again in district play, but it'll be the final game in districts when that one happens. Esperqueta, 9 points in the game, makes the first. His 3 3-pointers in the first half kind of kept the ship afloat as the SaberCats had trouble getting points out of the gate, thanks in part to a lot of turnovers. 2 made free throws. 55-42. Bobcats with the ball. Woodard brings it across the timeline. 14 seconds, now 13. Handles it with either hand. To the right-hand side with 9 seconds to go. Bobcats. There's a push off by Woodard. Made a 3, but that won't count. 2 seconds to go, and the SaberCats are going to walk out of here with a win. Inbound play for Edinburg Vela. Throw it in and celebrate for the SaberCats. They knock off Edinburg. Both teams go to 6-1 in district play, and as we will start the second round in this district, that means anything goes at the top. Two teams are tied up at 6-1, staring to see each other later on in this ball game. Leading scorers for the SaberCats of Edinburg Vela was Josh Diaz, who led the way with 11 points. Behind him, check had 13 points. Bobby Espiricueta had 11. Noe Seckinger had 10 for the SaberCats. 6 points for Nate Gomez, 5 for Austin Garza and Trey Shavana. For the Bobcats of Edinburg, it was limited guys scoring, period. Only 5 guys in the books. 20 points for Antoine Woodard, 7 for Damian Garcia, 6 for Jesus Cantu, 5 for Matt Cruz, and 4 for Mark Figueroa. That'll do it for our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Reminding you can watch the archives anytime on our website, realsportslive.com, on Facebook, on YouTube. Be sure you subscribe to our channel there. Follow our page on Facebook if you will. Till next time, from Edinburg, I'm Joe Bowling. Bobcats, fall to the SaberCats. This has been a presentation of realsportslive.com. See you next time.